Right, so I'm back for a short while to see how far I can get today. I played a bit earlier and I managed to unlock an ability that lets me climb up vines, which is really helpful. So I'm gonna see where that is gonna get me. Made some good progress with my quests. I did have a quest here to find some lady's brother, which I'm probably going to continue once I restock my supplies, which I'm going to do right now.
Bonjour.
I feel like I'm getting the swing of things with this game, but I mean, definitely playing it at my own pace, so
Au revoir.
it is a bit of a slow burn. It's annoying that I don't have any fast travel points that are like towards the west of the map, but I mean, it's fine. I've got like this bridge I can, you know what, I probably should rest. Let me go this way. Let me rest, get my health back. Talk to this person as well. Don't want to change my quest, so let me find this lady's brother. So I feel like she's probably a character I can take on board. So hey, got myself a guitar. Cool. Oh, actually, no, it's her guitar. Oh, okay, she's gonna play for me. That's cool. Oh. That was okay. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm almost at full hearts with this lady, and I have no idea how, but I mean, it's fine. I just went back to rest so I can get my hit points back, but Right, so we're gonna head west. We're gonna look for this lady's brother. I only just met her. I'm not sure why I'm helping her for, but just gives you something to do, I guess. And like I said, I've got a new ability that means I can... Oh, that is a big search area. Alright. Well, I got access to this bridge now, which makes going west much easier. So, yeah. Just gonna keep going. I really don't stop and fight people. I don't know why, but I feel like I get enough random battles as I go along. Alright, just find the brother. No description, no nothing. Don't know what this guy looks like. Just gonna look for some random guy. Although I see a box. Can I not open this? Hey, what is this? Abandoned mine?
What?
I think I'm gonna find a spider here. No game is complete without a spider enemy or a spider boss. But it's safe beforehand because I'm a wimp. And then I'm gonna jump down this hole. Oh, fly back up. Crumbs. Alright. Not sure what this is. I've not fought one of these before. What the hell's that? Right. One thing I think the game should do is have... Oh, dude, I wanted to capture that one. It should have icons against creatures that I haven't caught yet. Because I can't tell. So it would be cool to be able to see. So let's go. Some of these, I can't remember if I've caught them yet. I feel like towards the end of the game I'd end up wandering around trying to collect all of these creatures. Alright, sorry, I got distracted for a second. Someday I will use different characters and not these two. For now, these two seem to be my buddies. Right, I really wanted to capture this one, so I'm going to fight this one again. Unless the Fairy Claw is a remaster of that Terra Cooker, I'm not sure. Let's see. I think it's a machine or... I guess I'll just use a chrome tape. Pretty low percentage chance of capturing that guy. I find that if you beat them up a bit, you slightly increase that capture chance. There you go. I don't have that one. Cool. Now I can beat you up for real. I don't know if there is anything I can do to get rid of these. I guess hitting the earth wall gets rid of it, but it's kind of really annoying. Any kind of wall. I need like this game's version of a dispel. That should be him done. Awesome. So I could go down or I could go across. I'm gonna go across. Oh god. I don't know what he did there, but he missed. Not sure what's good against machine types, but I guess fire is because it melts them. Alright, let's see what this does. I see a button, I push the button. I guess I should have gone here first, which was the right thing to do. What if you go and fall off this? Oh, okay. It's not a good thing. Oh, these things just appear out of the ground. Alright. We should heal. It's good to get rid of that one first before he puts a wall on the other one. I mean, that guy with a hat is critting a lot. He's doing fantastically. Just gonna check out his stats. The problem with this guy is his speed is so slow. No wonder he goes last. I line up attacks and he's like the last one to go. But of all of mine, this guy's pretty fast and so is this guy. Good to know. I don't really pay attention to any of that stuff. I don't know if it's important. Yeah, I'm gonna head across this. Oh, wait a second. I gotta jump from up there. Let's take a run. Oh, I made it. I wasn't expecting to make it. I fly up. Nope. Okay. I don't mind fighting everything here, but I feel like they come back too quick. Another one there. Alright, I'm just going to try and go this way. Not that I mind fighting any of these creatures. I'm just going to make a bit of progress. Oh, okay. Very good. Wonder if I can fly over him. Maybe not. Alrighty. Okay, so this thing has moved over here, which is handy. Okay, so I guess I'll just float up here. This guy's really slow and completely doesn't care that I'm hanging around. Really, this whole cave has got movable elements. Alright, so fly back. Go down that hole that I've just uncovered. Alright, what is here? I guess there's no escaping a lot of these. They kind of come at you too fast. Now did it... Oh, welcome back to my stream, Frostbite. Did it take a while to record the beasts? I was saying this earlier, I have a feeling that going around and catching ones that you don't have is kind of something you do once you finish the game. Because like there's quite a few I feel like I have, but some I haven't even seen. So I don't think... Oh, hey. Oh, that must be confusing, right? You don't have to listen to me play while you play. Are you playing Risk of Rain? Because they're completely different games. But yeah, Frostbite, I feel like I've filled in a lot, but I've got a few that I just haven't seen yet. And I guess these purple ones are ones I've seen, but I've not caught. But what I was saying earlier is sometimes I can't tell which ones. Like this one, I've seen loads of all seers. Apparently, I've never recorded one. I thought I had. This one, I've seen loads of them as well. I feel like I've almost filled out the thing. How many are there? Let's see. Wait a second. 130. And that's cool, I guess, right? As long as I don't distract you from your game. Currently, I'm down a hole that looks like it will have a big spider living in it. Probably shouldn't jump into webbed holes, but I thought there'd be loot down here, and you know what I'm like with loot, right? I do love me some loot. What if there was loot down there? Like, I don't know, the promise of gold and riches, right? I think in real life I definitely wouldn't do this stuff. It's always easier pushing a character down there that's not you, but I do love me some loot. Having said that, it's normally materials I get my hand on, and when I open these chests I'm like, oh yeah, planks of wood, great, thanks. That's it, you never know. That's why some games that are have tons of side quests, I end up getting like paralysis, where I kind of want to do everything. Like even, what was the one that I was told? Try not to do everything. Like even Baldur's Gate, even the one that I've put down, Rebirth. The reason it's become overwhelming is I've wanted to do everything, and I don't know, I don't think people have enough time in the day to do that. Right. Cool. So that one in the middle I don't have, is I think it's Oriclaw. Problem with these larger fusions, and I'm going to ask for some advice from you, Frostbite, is it worth getting rid of like the two that I don't have, the Fairy Claws, first? And then focus on the one I want to catch? I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I know. I like to complete stuff. Having said that, I don't have many games where I've got all of the achievements. In fact, it wasn't even a problem prior to me being on Steam. Now that I'm like, oh, I can get all these little achievements that probably don't mean anything. Oh, I got all of them. I got 100%. Oh, wow, I feel so great. Never was a problem when I played on consoles. Just, it's almost like a badge of honor. It makes me feel like I've finished everything in the game. And you know what? There was one game in the last few years where I'd done absolutely everything, and I actually felt like, you know, I was like, yeah, I felt pretty good about it. I don't know how much you know about the Yakuza games, either of you guys. Okay, well, you know what, for the oh no, okay, all right, fantastic. So for the longest time I was aware of their existence, but I picked one up, passage of time, I cannot remember how long it's been. I picked one up recently. I played Like a Dragon first, because I saw somebody else play it and I was like, hey, this looks interesting. Turns out it was a fantastic game, and I 100%ed it, which meant at the very end you have to go through a tower of increasing difficulty and get to the end, which is right at the top, and fight a bunch of bosses together. And I'm telling you, I think, oh crumbs, I'm running into trouble. Gotta kill this guy. I think I stayed up till 3 in the morning to finish it, because each time I failed, it basically, it didn't send me to the bottom of the tower. I could keep playing as long as I had the money to like try again. I'm like, it took me hours to get through this thing. I'm not going back to the bottom. And I remember when I finally did it, nobody was around to observe, and I quietly said, "Yay, it's 3 a.m. Now I'm going to bed." But yeah, I've not felt that in a video game for a long time, so it was fun. Loved it. But yeah, I do recommend them. Naratogi. I never thought that playing and learning about the Japanese mafia was my kind of thing, but you know, it was pretty cool. It does help that the main character is pretty endearing as well. And you know what? The cast, they're not like, oh, now I don't know. I want to practice the gi. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Nara. No, see, no, they're not. So I had to correct somebody about that, who was almost ridiculing the game itself, and I'm like, no, I'm not having you speak ill of any Yakuza game, but especially not this one that I've played. Hey, why is my character glittery? It does have mini games, but I'm gonna be honest, how is that any different to playing Rebirth that had tons of mini games? There's a good story, good characters, a bit of comedy if that's your thing, and you know, some heartwarming and heart-wrenching moments. So I mean, hey, it was definitely not my kind of thing, I thought, and as I got through the game, I got very attached to the characters. I found it was kind of cool to be playing a bunch of characters who were older, like they were midlife 40s. Some of them were at rock bottom, some of them had lost their jobs, one was homeless, one had just been released from prison, and it was an interesting perspective because a lot of the role-playing games I've played, you're playing a bunch of young-uns who are like, you know, let's go on an adventure and it's all fun and games, and I'm like, these guys are at rock bottom, these guys are having a bad time, these guys are struggling to survive. So I kind of felt for like their everyday issues. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'm not playing like a dragon, but I don't even know how I got on that topic. Oh yeah, I 100% did it, and I was very proud. The end. Fun game though. I was gonna move on to Yakuza 0, but I'm gonna take a break. They can be all consuming sometimes. Yeah, I think that's what drew me to it, I'm going to be honest. Like I said, the main cast, the main character in Like a Dragon, Ichiban, I don't know if you're ever going to play it, so I'm not going to give you spoilers, but he's an older guy who had been in prison for something he didn't do, blah, 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 but he'd come out and, you know, life has moved on, technology has moved on, and he was kind of out of sync with what was going on in the world, and he's very naive and kind of, he trusts everybody, and I like that. You don't see people like that anymore. He befriends a homeless guy. There's a middle-aged office worker who becomes their friend, a retired police officer. I say retired, I feel like Adachi may have lost his job, or maybe he retired, I don't know. But yeah, all the characters are older, and I don't know, I liked it. It was relatable. You know, one of them, I think there were times when, you know, they'd get up and they'd be like, oh, I got aches in my back, and like, oh, I sprained a muscle, and it's like, ah. And the homeless guy, one of his special moves, he gets like a swarm of pigeons to go after you, which I think is awesome. So yeah, Namba will always be a favorite. And they kind of play off the fact that he's kind of smelly too. So yeah, I huge fan. And it proves that you probably shouldn't judge games by, so is it a JRPG? Yeah, I would, I don't know. JRPGs bring out a different, I don't know. I wouldn't have called it a JR. I'm like, this thing's chasing me. And I want to. I'm so tired of fighting these things. Gosh. I don't know. I mean, I personally wouldn't have called it a JRPG. I would just call it an RPG. You have special moves. You have, and you know, one thing that they did that I was not aware of because I hadn't played the others. It was the first Yakuza game that was turn-based, and I have a soft spot for turn-based games. I think every new RPG nowadays is always like an action RPG, and you've got to like keep moving, and you know the enemies have their turns the same time as you, and everything's all crazy and dynamic. And I'm like, man, I miss the old days when I'm like, you politely, I have my turn, you have your turn, and then we wait and that kind of stuff. So the fact, if it's turn-based, I can plan out my turns, and I can be like, all right, you were going to do this, you're going to do this. This is our plan. This is our strategy. And I loved it. I know that it didn't appeal to some of the hardcore players, but I wasn't one of those. So for me, it was like, this is bloody awesome. And I did spend a long time in this underground sewer somewhere training up and beating up homeless people to get experience, so I could basically, I think I'd finished the game, but I knew that there was this final big mega dungeon that I had the opportunity to go into, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna spend my time leveling up, getting the best weapons, doing all that crap, and I'm gonna face whatever the hell is at the top of that tower. And it didn't disappoint. Wait, what am I doing in this place? I think I'm done here. I don't know what the purpose of this place was. I'm so confused. I wasn't paying attention, so that's my bad. But yeah, I do like a good RPG, I think. But they can't go on for too long. So for example, with Rebirth, I mean, I'm already 100 hours in, and for me that would have been 2 games, easy. But the games start to get a bit samey. Like, I like the characters. I played the original Final Fantasy VII, possibly when I had a lot of time, and maybe I wasn't as rushed at, you know, like I play for X amount of time and then I gotta go. I had all the patience. I spent time, you know, breeding chocobos, going to the chocobo races, getting like the summons and stuff, Knights of the Round, fighting the those big weapon things, and it was fun. I loved it. But so far, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but not much about Rebirth excites me. Yes, it looks better. That's about it, really. It probably doesn't help that it's not one of my favorites. So what was the point of that cave? I didn't get anything. What? I have a feeling I missed something. Maybe I did. Although my characters it's interesting because my characters themselves don't have a lot of hit points, so I wonder. Oh, that's interesting. So when was the last time... Okay, was that the last turn-based game that you... or kind of RPG game that you played? Oh, dude, I hate these ones. They're horrible. I feel like Tactics definitely does have the... And I say this as somebody who has never played it, but... I've yet to come across anybody who's played it who says they didn't like it. And the people who do like it often say, hey, that was my most favourite kind of RPG ever. Ooh, did you finish 10? And once you answer that to me, I will let you know how I fared with 10. 10 was a while ago. 10 was... Oh, a weird technique. Oh, okay. All right, so 10, did I get 10 when it first came? I don't remember. 10 was interesting. I'm probably going to offend people. Yeah, were you, wait, when you say mini games, did you spend time playing Blitzball? Oh my god, I hated that. You're probably the one person that actually played Blitzball. Blitzball was terrible. This is probably, mark my words, this is probably going to be an enemy. I bet you it is. I'm going to save beforehand. Can't open chests nowadays without things popping out. See, I told you. Like, Oh, I see. So there's like, yeah, no, I get it. I think if you get into like that game, you might, yeah, like you are recruiting for your team and you're making your team get better, therefore you're winning more. I do get it. I just couldn't play. In fact, I played enough to be like, I never want to play this silly game again. Yes, I think yeah, no, I agree. I say I agree. Again, I've not played. I'm just aware of the fact you can cross-class to your heart's content, right? Someday I will play it. Right now I have a tactics fanatic who won't let me play versions of it that they don't think are good enough. So I guess it will have to be an emulation of the original or something. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have given Blitzball more of a chance. I just couldn't play it. I don't know. Maybe I lacked the skill, the patience. I hated it. But yeah, going back to 10. I played it to a certain point until I had to face the Dark Aeons, I think, which I think are optional. And what happened was I realized how underleveled I was, and it just probably put me completely off, as in, what the hell is going on? I put this many hours in this game and I still am completely crap. I think I put it down. I put it down out of like sheer what am I doing? I need to pay attention here. Yeah, I know. It depends if it grabs me, right? The thing is, when you're presented by like these huge mega bosses, you're gonna go up and challenge them, aren't you? You're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna see if I can beat you, test my strength and all that crap. Which I did, and I realized I was very not underleveled. Maybe I didn't have the best weapons, I'm not sure. The other thing as well is I found the characters to be so boring. I could not tell you. Like, I had zero interest in helping that lady do her damn pilgrimage. The characters were boring, apart from the guy with the broken arm. I thought he was slightly interesting, but that's because he didn't say a lot and he was pretty gruff. I don't know if he had a broken arm, he just had his arm in a weird jacket sling. I will probably go back to it at some point because, you know, I've heard some people say it's like, I don't know, one of the best, but I found the characters to be slightly annoying, so apologies if I've offended anybody about the old FF10. You know what? Coming off the back of 9, this 9, I had a huge fun playing 9. 9 was like absolutely fantastic. So I'm gonna be honest. Somebody said aura farming the other day to me, and I asked them, I'm like, hey, what does that mean? And what they told me it meant, after I looked it up, I'm like, that's not the same thing. So Riku was so annoying. Like really annoying. Like, oh my goodness, I hated Riku. I was like, I don't know what this lady's saying. And then, yeah, that's funny. And then I guess everybody likes Lulu. Lulu's kind of boring. Wakka's annoying. Kimari didn't do much. Who else is there? Titus, not even the main character. Yuna, annoying. You can see why I didn't finish the game. Well, no, I gave it a good shot. Why am I struggling against this guy? What is happening? I think I've got the remastered version or the enhanced edition of 10, and I am at some point going to go back and give it a good shot, I say. I also think it did look really good for the time as well. Like, I'm not one to be wowed by graphics, but I thought 10 did a fantastic job. I think it was on the first one that was on the PS2 at the time, right? This guy is taking a while. I guess it's because he's a rogue fusion. Maybe he's stronger. Oh, I'm healing him with my thing. I'm not even paying attention. All right, this is bad. Some of my hits are healing him for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, some of the people I'm taking here are not good. Oh, plums. Okay. I don't want to lose to this seal. Ah. I think this is gonna happen. I need him to die. Let's see if I can call for help. This. You know, one thing I managed to do as a grown-up though is I have never, to this day, I've never seen the ending. Now I know of... that's gonna heal him. I've never seen the ending. I think I've seen like slight clips of it. I don't know what happens. So maybe that is a good enough reason to go back and play. Yeah, I guess. I think she was part of a cult, I guess, she needed to get out of. It always implied that towards the end of her mission something bad was going to happen, or she'd have to sacrifice herself, I thought. I mean, I want to. I want to go back and give it a go. I have got it. Like even, what is it? Is it like the 13? 13 is widely considered to be a really, again, I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but one of the poorest entries in the series. Part of me wants to go back and see what it was about, because some people say like the combat system is actually really good. Even though some of the games seem like a crazy dress-up game thing, you know, but I mean, I think it's worth a chance, right? But I don't have enough time, I think. And on the subject of Final Fantasy, I played 15, and I know 15 again was wildly considered a bit of a flop, and people didn't like it because it was a fantasy game kind of mixing in with real life, and There were no girl characters. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I had to move away for a second. What was I saying? Boy Road Trip. Yeah, I liked 15. I think it was pretty fun. And one of the things that really got me actually was, I think I watched a trailer of what it should have been at some point while I was playing it, or maybe like the pre-release trailer, and it looked bloody awesome. And after I'd almost finished it, I was like, that trailer had nothing to do with the game, and maybe it was like stuff that they had ideas for that they finally, like, I don't know, cut or didn't have the budget for. And I don't know, after I'd played it, I realized that 15 had like a really troubled development history. Like, it had been picked up and put down multiple times. The story seemed like patchwork, like nothing really made sense. But stuck in all of that, you've got these 4 really nice dudes, nice characters that are basically being let down by a world that didn't have a great deal in it, and a story that was kind of like, it had threads of things that began, a villain that turns up in the last 10 seconds, like, who the hell is this guy? But I think once it was released, they released a lot of DLCs, almost like they were trying to make up for the fact that they did a really bad job telling the story in the first place. I finished the main game. I've not gone back. Oh, this person just ran halfway across the world to fight me. It's a creep. No thank you. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I know that it seemed like it had some inspirations from 14, but it was also the precursor to 7 remake, I think, when you look at like how the combat was playing. It was one of the first, although I guess 12 did it to some degree, where it almost felt like it was live action. But yeah, the world was empty. There were like quests that led to nowhere. Again, I really liked the main cast of characters. I thought they were just lovely guys. And it sounds like really sad, but like they didn't deserve the story and the world that they were put into. So I kind of played it for them. I was just like, all right, you guys are going on a road trip. I'm going to hang out with you and we're going to have a great time, even if this story sucks. Ultimately, I gave it a thumbs up review because I'm like, you know what? There was a good game in here somewhere and I'm going to be a bit forgiving. I don't know if I've got this guy. Again, a game I would recommend if you had absolutely nothing to play. I don't know what made me pick it up one day. Like I have tons of games to play. So I haven't played it, but it is also a huge mixed bag, unfortunately. I know somebody who's played it who does not speak highly of it, but then you have some people who really love it. So as somebody who likes an entry to the series that good fair people just don't like, I'm going to give any of these series titles a chance. So it's got things in it that I don't think are great, but I mean, I haven't played it, so I mean, it could be fantastic. I'd say give it a go. Get it on sale. Also, the main character, or the guy who does the voice acting of the main character, I think his name's Ben Starr. Turns out he's a huge fan of Final Fantasy VIII. And for me, that already gives me a good enough reason to want to play the game. It's already out on PC, I think. I'm pretty sure I wishlisted it. Just gotta wait for it to go on sale. Yeah. One thing you'll know about me is I do... Yeah, no, I think it came out... It definitely is out. Wait a second, now I gotta check. I feel like I'm telling you a lie. Let me have a look. Pretty sure it's out. Yeah. There it is. Or is that the right one? Yeah, there it is. And it's currently on sale. It's $32.49. And it came out in September last year. So there you go. Oh wow, you are correct. I guess I'm not normally correct.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's out. But again, if you don't have the time or the patience for like I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I'll buy games mostly when they are almost giving them away for free. The only recent ones I've bought full price is I think I bought Wilds full price, Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh, okay, all right. So that's like, but you know what? Is 5 hours of gameplay enough? You think? Seem to be in this cemetery. I don't want to fight these people. Just want to loot the place and leave. Oh, okay. Well, at least you eventually buy it, I guess, right? No. Wait a second. Is there a ranger inside here? Let me save beforehand because I'm a wimp. I don't like the sound of this one. There's clearly somebody inside here. So, interestingly enough, I finished that game. And there are some games that they have like a little repetitive nature to them that I don't mind, and that was one of them. it kind of had like a day-night flow. But I think I remember you telling me that you wanted to do more of the dungeon stuff and not manage the cult people. Like the tidying up of the kind of cult base and stuff. I didn't mind it. It's funny though that you didn't, yeah. Yeah, so there's a few games like that. If you ever get the chance to play, is it Dave the Diver, right? That's a game of two halves. You manage a restaurant that sells like fish and seafood and crap. And then outside of the restaurant hours, you go and fish for your supplies. I liked managing the restaurant, and anytime I had to do anything story related and go out and buy and get my fish and all that stuff, I was like, when can I go back to managing my restaurant? That's what I want to do. Oh, I see. Yeah. You have to like balance managing the cult and going out and doing stuff. They'll only let you go so far. That's funny. I did play it though. Played it and finished it. But there was definitely some endgame stuff that I could have spent time on that I didn't. I was like, nah, I'm good. That's quite a few games that do that. Like, what did you think about? I think you played. Oh, crumbs! I'm getting deep. What did you think of like V Rising? Like, I think we spoke about that before, where you could kind of only get certain things once you'd done certain things to do with the game, and like I felt like items and gear was locked behind doing certain things, and it is a different kind of game, I understand. You do get games that don't want you to progress any faster than like they want you to, right? There's no chance of you finding like a super rare item in a chest somewhere. No way. Oh yeah, no, okay, I gotcha. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, there was going to be a bit of grinding. I wanted to see what you felt about the last boss, because I thought he was a bit of a... It was just a bit cheeky. I definitely, because I played with somebody else, I definitely would not have been able to kill him on my own. Believe it or not, I am very slow at dodging. Dodging and looking for, you know, like, what am I trying to say? When you have like attacks that take up stuff on the floor. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. Did they tell you that, hey, I'm going to quit my server and this is where all my loot is? And would that loot have been around for anybody else to have grabbed, right? See, I never played on a like on an open server where I could run into other people's stuff. That's crazy. I guess that saved you a lot of grinding, right? Which is cool. I remember spending a lot of time going out and getting resources. And like, I didn't do a lot of the castle building because I don't know, that's not my thing. I'm like, I'll go out and fight stuff you take care of the base. For 1 second. Sorry, I had to move away for a second. Keep getting distracted. Right. I don't even know what I was saying. Quick, think of a new topic. Submarines. I do not know enough about submarines. When was the last time you played that submarine game? I remember practicing it after we'd played a few times, but I haven't looked at it since. I was just, as with anything, just struggling with the controls. Oh, serious? We will have to find some time. Definitely have to find some time. I think I couldn't get the controller to work because I'm a loser who uses controllers. Oh, leave me alone. I just want to fight whatever the hell that is. Oh, it's a fast travel point. Lovely. Love it. This is the kind of stuff I live for. because this part of the world has not got... Thank you, magic crab. Too kind. Oh no, I don't want to go anywhere. No, that's fine. I know that there's probably an enemy down there, so I'm just gonna... I'm pretty busted up. But now we've got a fast travel point, which is fab. I'm probably gonna run back to town. And heal up. Probably gonna stop in a moment. Yeah, no, I mean, you were good at explaining last time. From what I heard from you, it sounded like you knew what you were talking about. Wait, I've just agreed to go to this lady's house and listen to her play guitar. Ah, thank you. Sure. What a lovely song. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say that was amazing. I don't want to kiss somebody because they played the guitar, unless that's the only way I can get to 5 stars. But I don't want to. I mean, it might help me get to 5 stars. I guess. I kind of find this lady annoying. All right, I guess. I'll kiss her on her hand. Oh, is that what the Barrett's for? See, I don't like games that force you onto people. I'm gonna do it because you told me to. Okay. Oh, I knew it. I got my achievement. I only did it for the achievement. Woohoo! Alright, well, I got the achievement. Now I'm 5 stars with this lady. I was gonna wimp out. As soon as I have the option to kiss somebody, I'm like, ugh, kissing, that's gross. I'm now gonna put her back into the roster and never use her again now that I've got my 5 stars. Alright, lady. Time to take off that thing you've got. I was gonna wimp out. It's not many games that I have followed the romancing option and enjoyed it. I generally cringe a lot. But I think I'm like that in most media. If you ever have the misfortune of watching something with me and there's like romance, I'm just very childishly going, ew, that's gross. Or like make an excuse to go up and get a drink or something. Have they finished? Oh, I don't want to watch this. It's disgusting. Or I could ruin your viewing by making like weird noises next to you where I'm like in pain. Have you ever played Mass Effect? You play or heard of? You probably have heard of it, right? You definitely have. Who are you and why are you in my home? Oh, okay. I mean, that's similar, I think. I haven't played that one, but this one, I think it's I played it a while ago. My memory is not great, but I think in the third one you have a character called Thane, he looks like a green guy with bug eyes and stuff, and I thought he was pretty cool. I liked him. But I think the story is he's getting over the death of his wife or something, which is fine. But then there's a scene where we're talking and then I suddenly get the option to just tell him, I want you. And I'm like, huh, that's not very sympathetic when he's been telling me about his dead wife. So games like that, the romance options aren't as realistic, I think. And I wasn't even pursuing him. I'm like, where did this come from? I hope I don't do this anytime somebody is like telling me about like sad times, you know? But yeah, so I thought that was funny. I mean, I liked him, but I was like, I'm pretty sure you're still in your mourning phase, my friend. This would be wrong. This is like people eyeing other people up at a funeral. Like, why? Terrible. Anyway, what game have you played, and this is for anybody, where you've thought that the romance option was pretty, I don't want to say realistic, but believable? I liked him as a character. I thought he was pretty cool. You haven't played it, so I will not spoil anything for you, but anyway, romance option. What games and characters have you thought, hey, this is not a bad romance? I don't play games for romance. Catherine. Catherine who? Catherine. I need a game, full name. Chances are I may have not played it. I don't know of any game that's got a Catherine. Oh, Catherine's the name of the game. Okay. I'm like, who the hell? All right. Okay. So Catherine's the name of the game, and you romanced Catherine? I think I've heard of it then, if that's the case. So tell me a bit about the romance option without spoiling the game for me. And what makes it especially interesting? I guess without spoilers, right? Okay, so with Catherine with a C different to Catherine with a K? Like K Catherine is bad Catherine? Catherine? And do they ever show up all together, I wonder? Catherine, that's funny.
Oh.
It's funny. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I mean, it's what makes the Catherines different. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, if I was told that there were different versions of a character, I'd be like, how do you make them different? Oh, okay. Is it a serious game? Or does it have some kind of levity to it?
Momentous!
I don't think I want to take this guy. He just screamed momentous. I changed my mind. Alright, so... Alright, maybe I'll give it a go. I think I'm grown up enough for that, right? I am gonna remaster one tape, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed because it is getting a bit late. Alright, so why did that not remaster, huh? It's interesting. Oh, did I just put it away? I'm silly. Alright, I thought I had one that I... Please, what do you... Big star... Alright, maybe I'm... I guess Various is the last version of this one. So I probably should just take some of my low-level ones out and just grind for a bit and kind of level them up, I guess. Problem is I run across fights where I need like strong people. I don't know. Annoying. Right, I'm gonna quickly run out and see if anybody wants to talk to me here. Otherwise, I am gonna be on my way in a moment. Let's see what's for sale. Alright. Nothing of interest currently. Okay. Right, I'm gonna stop here right outside my house. Alright, well, thank you for watching, whoever has been watching. I don't know if any of this was interesting. Apologies for the rambling. And I am probably going to be back tomorrow. I have no idea. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to bed now. And thank you for joining me. I think last person was Frostbite. And obviously Naratogi, always a constant. Yeah, good night. I'm off.